Hey, my name is Marty, and if you've seen any of my travel videos, you know I've been traveling a lot with my mom lately. Today, we are on the way to the ferry to Vancouver Island, where we'll be staying for a few weeks. But first, I gotta try to scare my mom. And of course, film her reaction.
Tu m'as fait peur! Oh. Je t'appelle Lia, moi, mais...
Oh, fuck. We are heading to Victoria, Mama.
Woohoo! Exciting!
On this specific day in May, it was actually a rainy day, not uncommon in British Columbia, close to Victoria. The weather cleared up once we got there. It was a little bit unpleasant to be outside, but I still wanted to get a little bit of video inside and outside of the ferry. It's very calm and beautiful scenes. And once we got to Vancouver Island, we actually headed just a little bit outside of Victoria in a little town called Brentwood Bay. Beautiful, quaint little town, and really not far from Victoria at all, about 15-20 minutes. And this is me just walking the streets of Brentwood Bay. And weirdly enough, up to this point on the whole trip, I had been filming sideways, full screen. And for some reason, I started recording upwards from this point for a little while until I realized, I'm not filming this right. So bear with me here as a lot of these images are in a vertical position. Victoria's Day, Monday in Canada. I'm taking a nice walk. It's crazy. I traveled from the East Coast to the West Coast to end up here on Victoria Day. And I didn't even go see the parade. Oh well. There's something we don't see a lot of in New Brunswick. Hey, Mom.
Yeah.
Tuesday morning.
Yes.
Do you have any words of wisdom to share?
Words of wisdom. The greatest lesson I learned in my life is to love yourself. And that is not being egotistical, but learn to treat yourself well so that you can then, because you can't give to others what you don't have yourself. So the more you give to yourself in, taking care of yourself, the more you can love other people.
I like that. Thank you. Bye, Mom.
Bye, buen mash.
Tucked along the calm waters of Vancouver Island, Brentwood Bay sits in the heart of the traditional territory of the Wisanic people, who lived in harmony with these lands and waters for thousands of years. You can feel it in the moment you arrive. This area is known for its sheltered coastline, rich marine life, and a slower, quieter rhythm of life. After weeks on the road, constantly moving, exploring, driving, this was the first place that I felt like we could finally land, like we could breathe. About 3 days in, something started to shift in me. I walked down to the dock right there on Saanich Bay, and it hit me. How still it was, how wide everything felt, how quiet my mind was becoming. There was something special about this place, like it was giving me permission to slow down and actually go inward. Because the truth is, the last 10 years of my life had been intense. And just about a year before this exact moment, I was in Halifax going through my 6th open heart surgery. A long recovery, complications, a lot of process. The physical healing had already begun, but this was different. This was where the real work was going to happen. On the walk back, surrounded by towering trees, deeper greens, everything alive, I just knew for the next 8 to 10 weeks, this was the place I was going to heal. This is where everything started to slow down for me. I'd walk mostly alone, and I kind of enjoyed it that way. I could actually think. This is where I started writing every day, no plan, just getting it out. Most of it was just for me, my health, my heart, my anxiety, the overthinking, the trauma. And after a while, I noticed something. A lot of it wasn't just mine. We all carry similar things, we just don't always talk about it. And somewhere in that, I realized the work I'd been doing for years, it was already working. And for the first time, I could actually feel it. I felt like I was onto something, a book perhaps, or a series of books on all the themes that I was writing about. Who knew that 1 year later, as I'm posting this, I just completed writing my first book on overthinking and anxiety.
What you looking at?
T'as trouvé un homme?
Oui, oui.
How do you like Victoria?
Oh, I love this place. Oof. So nice.
Yeah.
And when I think they don't have winter,
I know.
that's pretty enticing.
Uh-huh. La stroll, mum.
Yeah.
After walking the streets of Victoria, we went to the Uptown Shopping Center. This is where I broke out my French. It's like I'm in a whole shopping area. Fitness World, liquor store, Booster Juice, authentic Mexican food, in Fontaine, Starbucks. Bookstock. This is Walmart though. Toys R Us. So sits the Tanot area. And basically the Walmart est right là. Sits the Tanot area. The shopping. Tout dans la même area. H&M, Toys R Us. The lounge chairs. The picnic tables. Susie Shield. Any words of wisdom to share?
I don't know if I'm full of wisdom, but
Oh, you are.
I would say live in the present. Don't be worried too much about the past or the future. Live the present and enjoy each day to the fullest.
Good call. This was a fun stroll. I met a local earlier this day, and he told me the perfect spot to see the best sunset. Then I told my mom there were bears.
Du watch l'ours, là.
Did you see her reaction? Oh my God, epic.
Feels like we're getting close to something spectacular. As-tu vu l'arbre ici? Mets-toi devant. Holy shit. Mets-toi comme dans le milieu. Dans le milieu.
Holy.
Dans le milieu, ouais.
Now, although I'm very grateful that I did at least film this and all of these moments, I am still a little disappointed that I didn't do it sideways.
La branche.
But look at this.
Oh.
You know, it's pretty spiritual if you think about it.
Uh-huh. Ça dérange pas. Hi, Mom.
Hello.
She's coming to see this.
I gotta give it to my mom, though. She's such a good sport. Other than roller coasters, she's always down for adventure. And honestly, at 74, that's pretty special.
Yeah, si c'est pas inspirant.
Vraiment.
You know what I mean?
But it's more than that. She's done a lot of work on herself over the years, spiritually, emotionally, just as a human being. She's grounded, she's at peace. She's been a huge inspiration in my life, and I don't take that lightly. I mean, she had a 4-week-old baby go into heart failure, and her whole life changed from that moment on. So for us to be here now, traveling, sharing these moments together, that means something for me, and I think for her too. And anytime I get to learn from her or just be around her energy, I feel lucky.
Hey, Mom. How was that?
That was a beautiful sunset.
Mm-hmm.
Very calm.
It's
and
still
relaxing.
setting, but we kind of...
Really lovely spot.
You made some new friends on the way in the trail.
Yeah, we met people.
Yeah.
A girl from Nova Scotia.
Oh, earlier?
Yeah.
These guys, the girl was from Ontario and he was from Alberta.
Yeah,
That
that's
couple,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, this couple, yeah.
All kinds of people everywhere.
Right.
The beauty of traveling, meeting new people.
Yeah, the one from Nova Scotia, she's been here for 30 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, really nice
Well,
lady.
It's hard to...
What's not to love?
We were talking about Hawaii the other day because it's so close to here. But we're kind of looking around and we're like 30 degrees outside, all kinds of water, rock, beautiful nature. We're kind of in Hawaii.
Who needs Hawaii, right?
Yeah. Ah, well.
A lovely place.
Yeah. Yeah, nights like this, days like this, when they end with that kind of sunset. Let me tell you, it's worth, it's priceless, really. It's worth a lot.
Nothing more beautiful than nature.
Mm-hmm. If you're struggling sort of hear that, get out there and go see a sunset wherever you are.
Mm-hmm.
Good night. We are here on Fisherman's Wharf in Victoria on a beautiful day. This is a marvelous spot. If ever you're in Victoria, make sure to check out the Fisherman's Wharf. All kinds of great boutiques and food. As a matter of fact, my mom is getting a fish and chip right now. Where is she? She's there somewhere. Here, wait. There she is. But there's all kinds of, there's actually houses here on the wharf. People live here. You can take a water taxi out in the bay and then to different locations. Like I say, all kinds of food. Right here is a Mexican seafood. There's a pizza place. There's all kinds of awesome spots here on Fisherman's Wharf. So yeah, note to the people who visit Victoria, make sure to check out the Fisherman's Wharf.
Yummy. Really nice fish and chip.
Did you taste it?
Not yet. Barb's fish and chips.
Mm-hmm.
Really good.
Nice. Waiting for the taxi.
Yes.
It's arriving.
Here it is.
First experience on a water taxi?
No, I was in Ottawa once.
Okay.
I don't know if it was a water taxi or just like a boat. I forget.
Okay. Yeah.
We're from New Brunswick.
Oh, yeah.
East Coast, yeah.
East Coast.
It's from Regina.
Regina?
It stood in front of it. There's where the foundation. 94 years. So this is a new bridge.
The fabulous Empress. I don't know if it's still as fabulous as it.
I don't know, but it's big. Looks like a castle.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the Parliament buildings over there. And we're going on a boat tour.
Yes. To which place, Daddy?
The Gorge.
The Gorge.
And it's an electric boat.
You're gonna watch it tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, there's
Now,
a
this
game
big
tonight.
ship here, the Clipper, is a passenger-only high-speed catamaran, travels between here and Seattle. Here's another terminals in the world, and in North America, flights in Victoria. So it's a big deal. Branches. Twisted. Both of these are protected species here in British Columbia.
Fun?
Very.
Okay, bien.
Oh, yeah. So good. I could do this all day.
Yeah.
Alaskan black cod. Have you heard about
It's the Alaska.
So recap on the tour.
Recap.
How was that?
It was so nice.
Would you
Very-
recommend it?
Absolutely. Yeah, I like this one. I don't know if the harbor one is as interesting, but this was great.
Nice and quiet.
Yeah, and the guy was really good, like at giving us all the information.
Yeah.
Nice,
All right.
calm little.
Yes. Let's go see if we have a parking ticket.
Okay.
Hey, Mom.
Hi.
What's going on?
Working on the book. Writing. You.
Same.
Same. Yeah, it's a lot of work. This is an appetizer.
Yeah.
That's a full meal.
We can dream this night away. But there's a full moon rising, and we're dancing in the light. We know where the music's playing. Let's go out and feel the night. Because I'm still in love with you. I wanna see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you. On this harvest moon.
I know you can't see them, but there's seals swimming in there. They pop up every once in a while. Like there's one, I see one there. There's also, you know, a kid playing with his mom and all kinds of birds. And this is peace. And it's important. It's important to find peace. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I've been able to find peace and travel.
Just the sound of the waves against the rocks, birds gliding overhead, seals moving quietly through the bay, the sun setting behind the mountains. Right here in this moment, you don't have to chase healing. You feel it. It finds you. And somewhere in that stillness, you realize the work you've been doing is finally meeting you. If you're going through something, take the time for yourself. Slow down. Do a little healing. Dig a little deeper. Clear what you need to be cleared. Because it feels damn good when you do. I hope you enjoyed this glimpse of the west coast of Canada, Victoria and Brentwood Bay, with my mother and I. And if you did, I invite you to check out the other travel videos on my channel. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and drop a comment. It truly helps support what I'm building here. Until next time, I wish you peace, and I'm sending you nothing but good vibes.